Hello and welcome to the very first official Freestyle Battle Series competition. I'm Ike Toussaint, commentating alongside Ewan Ford and Jackson Mazzaros. Tonight, we will begin something different from our overall plan, as our drivers will be participating in two roster-wide tournaments to crown the first Division I and Division II champions in FBS history. Starting with the intimidating NAMT Grand Championship track, tonight's lineup of 10 competitors will fight for their spots in the next round of the division's bracket. Sit back and watch the struggle unfold. It's time for Freestyle Battle Series.
To begin tonight's event in the championship tournaments, Ike Toussaint and Toxic Neon is going to face off against Brian Parker, Gravedigger 35.
Alright, here comes Ike Toussaint onto the track in Toxic Neon. We saw him do pretty well against Dominic Hokut in our pre-show. Let's see if he can keep up that consistently good performance on the NAMT track. And are you seeing how big these ramps are? I'm a little bit scared, to be honest.
Yeah, man, these ramps are the biggest ramps I've ever seen in the ROR.
Oh man, he's really going to announce his presence to start off the night.
Air backflip, oh my god.
And that's just off the biggest ramp of the entire course here tonight. Like, that thing is just unreasonably tall, and he just took it like a champ.
It looks like it's gonna land on top of the bus, my god.
Alright, but that's just the beginning. He has to keep this up for 2 minutes.
Yeah, remember to fill in the clock. He doesn't want to flip it over E early, otherwise he'll get a bad score.
That's right.
Going for the middle ramp again, massive air, my god.
Oh man, he is really just airing it out this time. Getting a little bit caught up at the jammers, but he's collecting himself once again for the backflip ramp.
Backflip into a moonwalk.
Yeah, nice job, Ike Toussaint.
Spinning around now. Looks like he's going for
again?
Big middle ramp again.
Oh
massive
my goodness.
Air.
And he's got about a minute into the clock right now. That's halfway done. He's making good use of all the obstacles, I'd say. There's still a couple things I think he's missing. We'll see if he gets to those in this next minute. Oh! Another backflip. Almost a corkscrew. Reverse over the camper as well. And he's throwing in some really nice moves. And oh man!
Oh my god!
And that's gonna send him right over.
Alright.
Shut off on his lid. That'll be the end of the run for Ike Toussaint, with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Nice run from Ike Toussaint.
Ike Toussaint delivered an impressive first run to start the night, but a risky sidewalls maneuver into the double ramp caused him to end the performance early. That'll result in 30.5 points for Toxic Neon this round.
As we have Gravedigger and Brian Parker, and he is off. He's going to Leduc it off the ramp right there. Massive air.
Another big send.
He's little combo right there into the butt. Ooh, caught. This is gonna turn around on the giant, like, sled kind of thing almost. And more massive sky wheelie.
Yeah, thing is going for big air like that. The thing is going for big air. Okay. Oops.
Ooh, yeah. But yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for the.
Man.
He's getting good rotation. Those rear wheels, though.
Oh man.
Staying in control.
Yeah, he seems to be getting caught up a little bit worse than Ike was on these big ramps. That could cost him.
He's gonna get massive air across the double bus. As 1 minute is remaining on the clock.
Throwing
my god.
Oh, that was actually. Wow, I did not expect that at all.
That was clean.
Yeah, that kind of thing is hard to do in reverse since the truck does not go as fast in that gear.
Not to mention the rear wheelie bar could get in the way. Seems to be filling time pretty well, too.
Yeah,
he's gonna Cam McQueen it. He's gonna.
Oh man, that was also clean.
Yeah, he looks like he's been practicing on this map. Oh, massive air. across
Beautiful
the
downside.
back.
It looks
Yeah,
like for
butter backside.
yeah, it looks
But,
like for some of these moves he's trying to step up Ike. He's done it a couple times now, I think. Into another backflip on the backflip wall as he
and that
fills
can
the
be
time. Lands
Nicely
it on all
done.
4 wheels as well. Going into some donuts to celebrate filling the clock. That'll be Brian Parker and Gravedigger 35 with a nice freestyle.
Brian Parker was able to fill in the 2-minute clock, all while making good use of each obstacle and completing every risky move along the way. With a total of 35 points for round 1, Brian Parker takes the advantage over Ike.
Alrighty, here we have Brian Parker back in Gravedigger, ready to give us a sequel to that impressive opening freestyle run. He has the green light, and we're about to see him get started with part 2.
Oh, he's not quite going to send
He's
it off
not
that
gonna be going
obstacle
for that
this
same
time.
kind of Leduc leap. He seems to be lining up to get some big air. Could he be trying to... I think he's just sizing up the track. An interesting approach for the next round of freestyles here.
Definitely not a bad idea in this case since he's already successfully done that Leduc style jump. Up.
He wanted room to clear the buses. Nicely done. Okay, good opener.
I sort of stand corrected right there, don't I?
Perhaps a little bit, but there we go. There's some more nice air off the racing ramp. That rear right tire almost bumping into the bus, clearing it though. Whipping it around, throwing it in reverse, immediately into a reverse backflip. Having a little bit of trouble though, doesn't get the rotation he wants. Instead, half pipes it down to get momentum for this next
once
backflip.
again for a forward momentum backflip off of the middle obstacle, spinning it
having some trouble.
in the
Can
rear
he save
end.
It, though?
He's on the sidewalls. Saves it.
And he can do it. Perfect. Throwing it back onto the other side. Those rear wheels, like I said, not getting quite the amount of clearance he wants with that rotation.
No, he seems to be gradating from the gray side of the track to the blue side in this freestyle, which is a very interesting approach. I'm not sure if that's what he's intending, but that seems to be happening.
He's definitely giving us a full freestyle, though, so whatever his strategy is, it's definitely entertaining to watch, I gotta say that.
Yeah,
he has 1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah, with the obstacles, though, he seems to have a lot less variety than even his last run. Right on top of the camper. If he keeps
soaps off of it, though.
If he keeps taking these hard landings, he might get shut off.
McQueen did
my goodness, what was that?
The backflip wall. That's an
Shut off with 30 seconds left to go. Is he going to be able to keep it going? And the official...
make these next 30 seconds count.
Yes, the officials are going to let him keep going. He better keep this truck in tip-top shape if he has to run it again, which is a possibility.
It's across.
And there, okay.
He is still staying with the obstacles he's already hit, though. If he can hit the blue van stack...
Crooked.
Oh, he's filled the time.
A nice run, but the momentum kind of died at the end.
Another successful 2-minute freestyle from Brian Parker and Gravedigger 35, landing it right into the circle of jammers. Yet another great freestyle from Brian, but his being shut off did slightly hurt the momentum of his run. He will earn 34 points for round 2, securing a great all-around performance, but Ike could still have a shot at capitalizing on his current score.
Here we have Ike Toussaint and Toxic Neon coming out for his second run in the Freestyle Battle Series first event, as he's looking like he's gonna Leduc leak it off the...
Oh, nice hit.
Massive.
Oh, he's getting a little bit bobbly in the landing. That's not a word, is it? Oh, man. He's having a bit of a hard time keeping that truck on all 4 tires. That is definitely something to look out for with these steep ramps.
Ooh, backflip right there. Maybe, yep, into a moonwalk.
Into another moonwalk. Oh man, he's just going nuts.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's not going to be able to save that. Ike Toussaint flips it over way too early in Toxic Neon. Unfortunate end to the run right there, with 1 minute and 24 seconds left on the clock.
Very unfortunate.
Losing his footing at the backflip wall, Ike wasn't able to outperform Brian and gained only 13 points for his round 2 performance.
Adding up the scores from both drivers, Ike Toussaint in Toxic Neon scores a total of 43.5 points, but Brian Parker in Gravedigger 35 collects 69 total points, making Brian Parker the winner of this match and advancing him into the semifinals of the Division 1 championship bracket.
And now, for our first match of the Division 2 bracket of the night, it's Preston Perez in Twisted Addiction against Ewan Ford in Boomer.
And he has the go from the officials.
Taking a deep breath, getting ready to send it.
Up. Yeah, he's
Cruising over it, just
Up.
greeting the fans. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
whoa. Okay. Here he goes,
Nicely
just
done.
rolling off the house. The first one to hit that obstacle tonight. Just moseying
Nice
over the bus stack right there. Playing it pretty safe.
Stiff truck, I can tell already. Something he brought up back in the pit with his crew.
Oh, man. Just letting that rear end dive into the ground.
If anything, it seems to be similar to the setup seen on trucks like Brutus, where it's limp and stiff, so it doesn't have a lot of bounce when you want it, but it still kind of bounces anyways.
Clunky, if you will.
That's exactly the word I was looking for, yep. And
Oh.
gets a backflip in, complementing that into a moonwalk coming down the hill. Cool.
Yes, nice job from Preston Perez.
I could assume most folks might end up going over, pulling off a maneuver like that. But Preston Perez stays in the flow of things. A minute left on the clock for Preston Perez.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to let his truck let up this time, as he goes for another backflip into
Whoa!
a shorter version of the moonwalk.
Shorter and definitely sharper. Oh no!
Just right onto the lid from the camper.
An early roll. Or not an early roll, but early for that momentum. He was starting to get somewhere. 33 seconds left on the clock.
Alright, that's it for round 1. Preston Perez in Twisted Addiction. Preston Perez went onto the track for a much more cautious change of pace from Ike and Brian's match, but he couldn't keep the truck going for the full 2 minutes. He earns 29.5 points for Twisted Addiction.
Here we go. We have Ewan Ford. Still have to get it right. In Boomer, lucky number 26. Putting out a performance up against his opponent, Preston Perez, in Twisted Addiction. Here he goes.
Alright, he's not going right for the blue van stack either. He's also going to play it a bit safe, isn't he?
It seems so. Actually, he's going to be getting a jump off the racing ramp, almost a sky wheelie, stopping the wheels as he just soars through the air. Pretty good open. I like that air.
Alright, there he goes for it. Right onto the next camper for a nice combo.
Finishing up that combo with a nice soar over that back end of the racing ramp. Get some momentum to hit the buses.
Oh, man.
Cruises over them.
Yeah, that is exactly why you want to use that big dirt incline at the end of the stadium, so you can just leap right over bus stacks like that like nothing.
Yep, and he is just going for it, using up as much momentum as he can. This is definitely a strategy that might work for him. Soaring over
man,
the middle
nice
ramp, some
air.
huge air.
Into a huge bounce as well. But the Shocks did
Here
seem
goes
to...
another backflip.
Yeah, the Shocks did seem to take that landing pretty well. Good for Ewan. As he has about a minute left on the clock from what I'm seeing.
Some more huge air going into a downside. Rolling
Oh,
it
man.
forward. No.
Oh no, that's gonna end the
Another-
freestyle right there. And it seems he did land it on the cradle as well. 42 seconds left, but on the lid for Ewan Ford and Boomer.
Although Ewan Ford had a bit more direction going onto the track and got more elevation from the obstacles, he also lost control and flipped with less time on the clock, which gives Preston the advantage as Ewan receives 25.5 points for his freestyle.
And coming back onto the track again is going to be Ewan Ford and Boomer to start the second round of this second match. Is he going to head for the big ramp this time? No, he's not. Scaling up the track once again. He doesn't want to waste any opportunities this time. Going for the big fountain ramp once again. He's letting that front end...
Whoa!
Oh.
RII, that is a hard tumble if you ask me.
Yeah, he was really just letting that front end drop right onto the ground.
That might be a tough call for the officials.
He did land it a little bit hard in his previous runs, so this is a pretty sensitive decision to make for the officials. And yep, he's going to be finished right there. Only a few seconds into that run for Ewan Ford. For round 2, Ewan takes a risky dive from the giant middle ramp, which hurt the truck too badly to keep his run going further, giving him only 9 points for round 2.
Alrighty, here we are again. Back with Preston Perez after Ewan Ford got a 6 for his freestyle. Preston Perez just has to get a good freestyle in, opening with a hit on that van ramp, hoping to be able to capitalize on Ewan's failure.
If he does play it safe like he did last time, he might just do that. But you know these obstacles already. They can really get you.
They really, really can. An observation that was being made about the middle ramp, as we see Preston Perez just break out into a donut, seems to be really trying to buy for time here. Could be his ditch effort to secure the win here. I guess as he does that, I can just bring up, there you go, that's over. The middle ramp, you can kind of get a shiver leading up to it. Coming up and down that ramp, going towards that backflip ramp that Preston just dodged just now, the tires can really shake.
1 minute into the freestyle for Preston Perez as he lines up for the backflip wall. Oh,
I saw some trouble
way
with
off
one
to
of
the
those
side.
wheels, though.
Rolls it onto the 4 tires though.
He doesn't have an RII, so he can keep going. Perhaps he's just trying to collect his bearings. May have rocked his noggin just a second there.
Up. Oh, here he goes. Breaks it quite a bit at the end, though. Does not get that much air off of it.
The suspension just soaks up.
With about 30 seconds left on the clock, you really can't see at this point. He just wants to fill the clock. And I don't blame him one bit.
Definitely seeing a secured victory here for Preston Perez as he lines up to hit that obstacle again.
Once again. Making a big splash into the fountain below. Oh, he's having a hard time keeping it on all fours. Rolling
he
it.
Throws it in reverse here.
As he fills the time, he pulls off an excellent save. Decent job from Preston Perez in Twisted Addiction. He may as well have won this round, but we'll see what the freestyle scores show us.
For his second freestyle attempt, Preston was clearly better adjusted to the track, as he filled the clock with a faster paced run and a wild save towards the end, which resulted in an impressive score of 34.5 points to take advantage of his big opportunity against Ewan.
As we tally up the scores from both rounds, Preston Perez in Twisted Addiction scores 64 points, and Ewan Ford and Boomer trails behind with 34.5 points, which declares Preston Perez the winner of this match and brings him to round 2 of the Division II Championship bracket against Christian Lanude and Killswitch next week.
Moving on to the next 2 drivers, we have a matchup of 2 Willman trucks. It's Jackson Mazzaros and Nightwalker taking on Eduardo Damian in the red Max D.
As we have Jackson in Nightwalker 2, the second truck in the Nightwalker series, as the judges get ready.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then. Oh, and as he has the green, Let's see what he's going to. Ooh, not going to Leduc it. Is he going for the bus stack? Nope. He's going for the kind of that.
Ooh!
You could say container jump as almost gets in trouble. But he's back off over
Now this is this truck's original design home, so there's a chance there might be a blessing from the track's layout. Okay.
Backflip early, right there. Oh, into a moonwalk. Nice. Oh, Mikey bothers it.
Nice. Going over the pod.
Oh, almost
Bouncing
gets in
forward.
trouble. He's in trouble. Is he gonna save it? No.
No.
All right, he's been called.
A lot of play with the suspension there. Got him bouncing all over the place.
There's a minute and 18 left on the clock.
Filling less than a minute of the clock and only hitting a few obstacles, Jackson Mizaros ends the run early as well, scoring 19.5 points to start the match.
Here we are again, back with Eduardo in Max D, getting ready to put up a freestyle up against Jackson and Nightwalker 2. And we are looking at him going for the little, what would we call that, manufactured home, little mobile home. Get some pretty nice air over that, over the pod, a nice little bounce. A little slow on my end in terms of what I'm seeing. Might be having a little bit of lag issues. And
Yeah, I was talking to him in the pits earlier, and he said he's ready for tonight. He's been looking at all these jumps, and he's been calculating what he's going to do as he gets in trouble. Oh, is he gonna save it? He saves it.
saves it in control.
He's going for the ramp right there. Nice air. Oh, into a moonwalk, maybe? No.
More of a stoppy. To get some more air. We've got a Willman versus a Willman here, right? This is the front engine variant, the Tom Mintz Max D, getting some huge air, soaring, and getting a beautiful downside on the other side of that bus stack.
That was a pretty nice butter backside. Yeah, man, this guy's good. Oh, is he gonna Cam McQueen it?
Yes,
is he
he
gonna
does.
land it?
Can he throw it in reverse in
is he
time,
gonna-
though?
No.
Ooh.
That was a pretty nice
brief,
run. From,
but explosive run.
yep. 43 seconds left on the clock.
Eduardo Damian begins his performance with a much better track usage and a more well-rounded set of moves. But his run was cut short after attempting a sideways flip over the camper stack, which gives him 25.5 points and puts him ahead of Jackson.
Here we have Eduardo coming out in Maxi for his second run in this first event of the Freestyle Battle Series. As he's getting ready. And all the judges and officials are, and he's off.
Willman versus Willman, and
Oh,
whoa!
oh my god!
Whoa! Oh my
Oh
god!
What the fuck?
Oh!
That was clean.
Absolute insanity
As he
from
hit the
Eduardo.
massive air. Oh my god!
Cold and calculated, absolute insanity.
Absolute Chad energy coming from him. Oh,
The
is he
live stream
going
crowd
over?
is on its
And
feet, and
he's-
oh my,
and he's
oh my,
over.
oh my.
Oh no! Oh.
In true Tom Mintz fashion, just going out there and leaving everybody speechless. But the run ends too soon.
Yep, that run with 1 minute and 24 seconds left on the clock was definitely an experience. But unfortunately, it ended too soon.
After a truly excellent forward momentum barrel roll to start the run, Eduardo carried his risk-taking strategy into round 2, but lost control again and flipped earlier than his first run, which earned him 16.5 points this time.
Here we are again with Jackson Mizaros. Still has a shot to clean up after Eduardo with that insane freestyle. Although it ended too soon, he was able to get an impressive barrel roll in. Not sure if that's a virtue of the Willman, but that's definitely an explosive start. While Jackson starts out with a quick little slap wheelie after getting over that camper, as I would call it honestly at this point. Getting a nice little slap wheelie again coming off the back end of that racing ramp, coming around and hunting for that big ramp. If I were Jackson right now, I would go to fill time with some huge air, bouncing and recovering, going for a backflip now. And already a pretty solid freestyle. He's going to want to fill time, though. That's the one thing Eduardo Damian could not make happen in his freestyle run.
Yeah, I was talking to him in the pits earlier, and he said he just wants to get out there, make a good run, and fill time. And so far, Eduardo hasn't done any of that. So let's see if he can come back with this run.
Yes, indeed. Now, one thing that I would say would give him a big advantage with some of the judges' decisions is if he can copy off one of Eduardo Damian's significant moves. I would probably say he'd want to target the bus stack one of both ways, just to kind of show that he can kind of put himself out there. But he doesn't necessarily have to. We've seen him already do quite enough, and here he goes with a tumble around the buses. Can he make it work with the back roll? No, he can't. That chassis keeps him locked into that lid position.
As there's 38 seconds
left.
left on the clock. Pretty nice run from Jackson Mazzaros and Nightwalker too.
Yes, it did.
Seeing both of his opponents' runs ended early, Jackson paid more attention to filling time and staying on all fours. But an attempt at his own barrel roll ended the freestyle prematurely once again. He receives 28 points round 2.
Both of the drivers of this match struggled to take control of the track, but after adding up their scores, Jackson Mazzaros in Nightwalker earns 47.5 points, and Eduardo Damian in the Red Max D earns 42 points, which gives Jackson the victory and brings him to the semifinals of the Division II bracket.
Now we go back to Division 1 with two of the craziest freestyle drivers in the whole roster. It's Tyler Richmond and Outbreak against Brad Curlin in the Gray Max D.
Alright, here we go. We have Brad Curlin ready to go in his Max D truck as he gets started on his freestyle. Time has not yet started. He has not made his first hit, but we are waiting to see what he opens with. And here he goes with a half pipe off the furthest backflip ramp. Pretty nicely done, too. Got some good hang time in there as he goes for a jump off of the van stack, landing in the center of the stadium, whipping it around to get some air off of that van ramp as well. Now he's going after the backside of that big ramp, the skyscraper I would call it at this point, because that's the kind of vibe it gives. Gets a nice down ramp off the other side, not exactly buttery smooth, but he gets a little bit of bounce, minimal bounce, to keep his momentum going, as he also clears the buses and then goes after the pod. And here he goes again for another backflip. He has been non-stop this entire run, now throwing it into reverse, throwing it into gear again, going forward, cruising over, riding the wave. I mean, he's just doing absolutely everything. I can't really take a breath to just compliment his backstory, I'm sorry, as he gives a move just like Preston. Whoa! And there he goes again, just keeping it going. He has not stopped once, and he's just rolling it backwards into a panda moonwalk, like a circus panda. Whipping this around one more time, going for some big air. He has got a minute 30 seconds in. Whipping it around yet again. He's going for another moonwalk, converting that. Almost goes over, but saves it with that front left tire. Gets another bounce in. His time here is almost up. Can he give us something else explosive to solidify his lead by default? And that is it. Stopping on that. That is time for Brad Curlin, filling the clock wonderfully.
Brad Curlin gives us an excellent start to round one with a championship caliber freestyle run, moving hit to hit without a second thought, effortlessly taking full control of his truck, giving him 36 points just to start.
Here we have TJ and Outbreak coming out as he's going to get oh my god. That was not as clean as Eduardo's, but that's basically second to one. So we'll see if anybody else tries to go as he sends it. Butter backside. Oh my god. Explosive start to the run. As he is circling the track, looking for his next move. He's going to cross thread into the wall. I would say no, not really, because he... Yeah, look a little bit, yeah. As he sends it again. My god, oh my god. I think the car caught him right there. Just... What was that? I was so excited that I muted my mic. Oh my god. Oh, as he's going for a... Oh my... He's just going for every single move that's on the track. Oh my god. Yeah. As he's going for another backflip. Oh! Ow. But that's gonna be good. As he's coming around again. As he's getting a bicycle somehow from that. As he's riding the bicycle up, and he is really putting up a thriller of a run right now. As he's gonna bicycle it up the house. Oh my god, this has been an experience to say the least. It's gonna cross thread, butter backside almost, but oh my god. As he's gonna get another backflip, and that's gonna be time. That was a really nice run from TJ and Outbreak, as he's still running out the wheelie.
In response to Brad's performance, Tyler Richmond shows no restraint as he takes the risk factor of his freestyle even further, presenting all of his driving skill and showing us what freestyle is all about. His run earned 36.5 points to put him slightly in the lead.
Here we have TJ and Outbreak coming out for his second run in the Freestyle Battle Series Event 1. As he's coming out, he has the green to go, as he is going to send it. Oh, not really. Oh, gonna get kind of caught right there. But he's still good. This is gonna get a... Oh my... Somehow lands whatever that was. I wasn't really counting how many turns there was in that... Oh! Saves it again. Oh my god, I'm being mesmerized again. This is gonna... Yeah, ooh. I keep muting my mic. Because how excited I am because of this. Oh, what was that? I don't think that was really executed properly, but that was still a cool move, to say the least. As he is going to wheelie it in and get a moonwalk up kind of the house, over the van, as these a minute left on the clock. As TJ is really throwing down some really good runs, well, some epic moves, while also getting some epic RII for that. Yeah, I don't know if the official's going to call him done or not. We'll see in a minute.
To follow up on the highest scoring run of the night so far, Tyler gave us even more to think about, as he put it all on the line once again, until he took a hard cage landing on the ground, which cut his freestyle short and resulted in a score of 26 points.
Here we have Brad Curlin for his second freestyle run in Max D, as the judges are getting ready. And the judges are ready, and he is off. Let's see what Brad can do with that amazing first run he had, filling time. remember, TJ also had 2 amazing runs. Oh, and he's going to bicycle it. And, oh, he's going to do the signature Brad the Chad move right there. He's going to go over the buses. A little different approach this time, though. Getting sideways across that. Into the backflip. A little bit crooked. Oh, is he going to... He is good. Kind of... I don't know what to call that. But he is good as he's going to... Going for the other racing lane. Backsided. Oh, my God. Ooh. Bit of a rough landing right there. But he is all good and dandy as those shocks are holding it up really well. This gets a massive air across the field. I think that's the biggest air we've seen all night, if I'm not mistaken. And it's getting another backflip into a moonwalk. No. As he's going to ride the backflip wall, as we've seen so many others do. As he is really going all out for this run, as he is on the sidewall, saves it, and he's on the van stack right there. Oh, again! RII has been called, and that's going to be a done for Brad.
Into his second run, Brad manages to carry on with unbelievable truck control, never missing a beat with the momentum. However, his truck had other plans as he rolled over onto the dirt incline, which also ended his run early. He scores 26.5 points for round 2.
As if the match wasn't heated enough already, the freestyle scores resulted in a tie of 62.5 points for Tyler Richmond in Outbreak and Brad Curlin in Grey Max T. To break the tie, both drivers will take the track once more for the round of best trick. The driver to complete the best trick overall will win the match and advance in the bracket.
Here we have Brad Curlin coming for the tiebreaker best trick competition. As this is really unprecedented, as this is the first tiebreaker we're ever going to have. As he has the green to go for his first trick, or I think it's only one trick, as we haven't really decided a tiebreaker yet. But, oh, here he goes. Oh, my God. Death, right. Here we have TJ in Outbreak, as he's coming out for the tiebreaker best trick competition, as Brad failed his. So let's see if he can just pull off a simple move, and he'll probably get it. So let's see what he goes for in his best trick competition, as he is lining up for something. Ooh, he's lining up for the backflip. Oh, he's going up the massive middle ramp, as he is gonna moonwalk. Oh, I think he is moonwalk down. Oh, what? That was a bit of a front flip right there. He's going for the backflip, as he's gonna get a double, and as that will be the hit for TJ in Outbreak.
To conclude the constant twists and turns from this legendary match, the first tiebreaker in FBS history goes to Tyler Richmond in Outbreak, moving him to round 2 of the Division 1 bracket to take on Bryant Stegall in Tidal Wave next week.
It's now time for the final match in our main event, as an intense new rivalry between Blake Thompson in Hysteria and Trevor Michaelesco and Carolina Crusher goes to the freestyle track for the first time.
Here we have Blake Thompson in Hysteria as he comes out for his freestyle run.
Yes, and this will be the last match of the night, going up against Trevor Michaelesco and Carolina Crusher. Blake is a much more seasoned driver than Trevor is, but Trevor has been making quite a name for himself in recent times, so we'll see if Blake can take away that confidence from him as he goes for a huge jump off of the blue van stack into a backflip. Pretty nicely done. Some more big air. Oh, right onto the bus. Spins it around.
Oh, no.
Onto the rear wheels. He's going to be shut off. And that is it for the freestyle as he is rolled over. As Blake Thompson clips the far end of the double stack after only a couple of hits, he gets a score of 12 points, which puts him in a vulnerable position early on. Alright. Into the same lane as Blake went, this is Trevor Michaelesco and Carolina Crusher. with the newfangled 2015 body. And he's just going to bolt right through Thunder Alley into the lane instead of going for the big jump. Not a bad idea at all. He's just going to roll over. Going to roll over.
Starts out with. Okay, goes over the van. Whatever. Yeah, as he goes for his next jump, as he gets some good air. Oh yeah. Gets some.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, no. Safe.
After a pretty
Nice.
safe start, he just slaps us in the face with that backflip off of, I believe, the. I don't know what that thing is, to be honest, but he did a backflip off of it. Up.
As he crawls over the bus. Oh, he's going.
Yeah, over the house.
Going around.
Alright, pretty risky move. He could lose a lot of momentum doing this.
He's going. He's doing a Bari.
Yeah, he does
Bari, go.
He just seems calm and collected right now. Oh wait. Oh, there we go.
Sends it.
Big air onto the other set of obstacles. Going up to the backflip just like Blake with a lot more rotation off the wheelie bar, bouncing right down the incline. But he does put it back on all four tires.
1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah, with 1 minute left, he
Stuffs it.
stuffs it into the same bus as Blake.
Uh,
And he's still on 4 tires, so he is pretty much already beat Blake in this round. But we'll see if he can keep going to cement that even further. And the officials are going to give him a pass. And with one more hard hit, he might get completely finished with his freestyle.
I know what he's lining up for. He's gonna go for the massive skyscraper in the middle of the track.
Oh,
He's gonna
lots
go
of rotation
backflip.
off of that as well.
Landing. Oh my! What?
Into us.
That did.
Into a
That did not
stoppie.
look- Oh.
He's lagging on my end a little bit.
Yeah. I thought that was me for a second because
Oh.
I didn't know if I was lagging or not. And I think that my
Here he goes
teleports
again.
and he's done.
Okay, he up.
Was
And he's just
that still
completely
time?
phasing right through the bus stack. Excellent work from Trevor Michaelesco. Just
5 seconds left.
Oh, did he hit the cradle on the house? Is that what I just saw?
That was a teleportation and a half right there from Trevor Michaelesco.
Yes, very similar to what.
That might be cheating actually.
Yeah, very
We'll find
similar.
out.
Very similar to what Christian Lanu did back in Baltimore. This is Trevor Michaelesco and Carolina Crusher.
Trevor Michaelesco laid down a wild freestyle with plenty of great saves, but his momentum suffered a bit from leaving the main course and lagging through some of the obstacles. He still managed to score 32.5 points, putting him in well ahead of Blake for round 1.
Here we have Trevor Michaelesco with his new damaged body because he went full psycho in the round before as he gets ready as the officials give me ready. And the officials are ready as he has the green light to go.
Oh, he's just completely deceiving us here as he goes into the other Thunder Alley, right over the house with nice air, very nice air, right over the set of jammers. And combos it up
I think he's
into.
the first person to clear that.
Yeah, I think he is the
person
first
to clear
one.
that. Nice for Michaelesco. As he goes, cross-threads it across the...
Oh, slam
arena.
flips
He's
it
going to
into the
slam
backflip
flip it.
wall. Did I say black flip wall? Oh, he did get caught up at the house right there a little bit, but he wastes no time in getting right back to the track. Definitely something great to see from a driver keeping up the momentum. He's lagging a little bit, but we can surely make out what is going on the track right now. Oh, going right into side.
He does a Chris Bilek.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that is.
as he's gonna, oh my God,
Oh!
he's gonna. Land
Oh
it.
my goodness! Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no! Did he get caught?
He's lagging.
He got caught in the barriers. It looks like, or
as he
yes,
teleports.
he got shut off. Yeah, another lag spike from Trevor.
Let's see. That wasn't really think that was a kind of a safety RII. That was a really hard hit. Let's see if he can
I'm sorry.
compete after that.
Wait, did he like run into the barriers? Is that it?
He kind of got on top of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's
just-
good to go.
All right, he's
As
going.
he's going to. No, I thought he was going to send it,
He's gonna
but
bolt.
apparently not.
He's going to bolt through the far lane once again, just like his first freestyle. Really thinking about this next hit, and he's just dropping the hammer right for the skyscraper obstacle for some very nice air once again. Into a backflip for a nice combo. Puts it in reverse for yet another stoppie. And he's going to keep it going a little bit longer this time.
Ride it all the way to the racing ramps.
Oh
As
my
he's gonna
goodness.
Ride it up, and he
Oh my gosh. He lands
kind of
it.
lagged.
But into another
Even
sidewalls. He's
Don't know what's happening.
Oh my gosh, he's taking some huge risks right now.
He is, my god.
But it is definitely working in his favor. Yeah, some
Front
more air.
end.
Oh!
Oh!
Hard hit on the front end. He might get shut off again for that.
I don't think that was a bad enough hit to be shut off. Yep, no, I don't think.
Oh,
Let's just say it's
tried
alright.
another slam flip, it looks like right there. Oh, he has filled the time. That's it for Trevor Michalesco. Seems as though Trevor got a better feel for the track from his first performance as he carried on with better flow and truck control as well as filling the clock, topping his earlier run with 34 points this round. On to the second round of the match between Hysteria and Carolina Crusher. This is Blake Thompson. Going for the same lane once again to start his second run. Taking another quick charge through the far lane. We'll see what he has in store to start us off. Going right for the middle ramp. Some pretty nice air, but not quite as much as Trevor Michalesco managed to get out of his truck.
Stuffs it.
Oh,
Backflip wall.
yeah, very tight backflip right there. All right, for the back end of the bus stack, clears it. Nice job. Didn't seem to have a lot of distance to work with right there. All right.
Yeah, as a massive
Ooh.
sky wheelie.
Bounced it
Oh,
off the
and
rear end a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, and
Oh,
he's gonna
oh my goodness.
Cam
What was
McQueen
that?
it.
Excellent job right there.
Oh my god. A lot of people have been doing that. I don't know if they've been like watching other people's runs, I guess, but a lot of people have been doing that
I mean,
in their freestyles.
well, when you're like headed towards the backflip wall, there's not really another way to go about passing through that camper without like losing your momentum, I would think.
Yeah, I guess
All
so.
right.
As he goes for another backflip, crooked this time.
Into another stoppie. Man, people just love to do that these days. You just can't settle for a backflip anymore. Oh my gosh. Uses the braking force from the truck to get into a wheelie after that. Onto one tire.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That is,
The-
oh,
no way. That was just insane.
that was the texture perfect thing right there.
Textbook perfect.
Textbook perfect.
Oh,
'Cause he's-
he
oh,
jams it
gets
into
caught.
the fountain, hanging on by
Oh,
one
what-
tire.
What? That was like some Indiana Jones stuff right there.
Oh, I can't quite see what he's doing, but he is definitely saving
He is
it
getting
like
a
crazy.
wheelie now as he gets the van.
And he's making great use of all the obstacles as well. That's a great thing. Oh, he is just
His
filmed.
time is
Oh
filled.
man.
As he just
Oh, just tumbling
end
right down the
defeats it.
track to finish that run. Man, I just completely lost track of time with that. I didn't even see the time markers in the chat. Alright, there you have it. Blake Thompson closing the night in Hysteria. Great freestyle.
Blake's second attempt at the track went off without a hitch, hitting every obstacle in his path without a second thought, and keeping the momentum and technical moves coming along throughout the whole clock. For round 2, he manages to outperform Trevor, earning 35.5 points.
With our main event completed, Blake Thompson in Hysteria finishes the night with 47.5 total points, but Trevor Michalesco and Carolina Crusher receive 66.5 points, securing his spot in round 2 of the Division 1 tournament against Tyler May and Avenger next week.
Despite having 2 fewer matches in our pre-show, There was no shortage of excellent freestyle action tonight in Las Vegas. Drivers in both divisions gave it their all, leaving behind a series of jaw-dropping freestyle moments to be remembered for shows to come. Tonight's show has truly set the standard for competition in Freestyle Battle Series. Tune in next week as we move on to our next stop at SSRS East Rutherford and delve further into the championship brackets, where we will see some of our competitors from tonight take on their next round opponents and bring us closer to crowning our first division champions. This has been Freestyle Battle Series. Thank you for watching and have a good night.